Hello everybody, I'd like to share some of the little projects that I've been working on, and right off the top want to thank about 3 of the ladies that I watch on a regular basis on YouTube. Wendy's Journal Adventures, Wendy and Leo, Gayle Agostinelli, and Tracy Fox Love Junk Journals. Those are just 3 of the several ladies that I watch on a regular basis, and they just have some terrific ideas, so I really appreciate that they share those. And I attempted to do some of these pocket tags, and I really like that because it combines my love of the papers, the printed papers, but it lets me add, I have an interest in sewing as well, so it lets me add those skills together. And when I made this tag, I stamped this background, the base of the tag, with a script stamp, a flower stamp, and then added the bees in there. And then added this green chevron design paper here for a pocket, machine stitched it all the way around, and then inked the edges to add a little dimension. You could journal on the back. And I have a die cut, a die that cuts these tags, and I thought they went cute in that pocket. Stamped the bees on there, inked the edges. You could write around the bee or on the back. And this is that same idea. I've added the base page on a 2-sided paper pad, and I don't remember right now what that collection is called, but I just love the colors and the patterns in this particular collection. So it made it really easy to flip these over and have the same colors match and line up. But this one has the background and then the pocket piece, and in between the pocket and the vellum that I've added, there are some punched pieces of confetti in between. And it's machine stitched all the way around and inked the edges on that, and this pretty tag with some sari silk drops right into that pocket, and you can journal on the front or the back of the journaling tag. Same thing with this one. I have a base paper that is double-sided, and I've taken that same paper that the corner of it had this pretty nautical seashell design to it, and I had another piece of scrapbook paper that had seashells on it, and I isolated one of those shells and fussy cut it, did a little bit of inking for dimension around the edges, and then overlaid vellum over top of that. It softens the look a little bit, and machine stitched all the way around, inked around the edges, added some sari silk on the tag, and that tag just goes right into the pocket. I really like making these. And these are some things that I've made using some of my scraps of paper, and I like the bright colors on these. Don't use them a lot. I think I need to use these a little bit more. But this one had a pretty bird image and the flowers on the back. And again, this was a scrap piece of 2-sided printed paper. Had this bright yellow inside, and this all folds out. And I've stitched in some paper that can be used for journaling. One of the ladies had a tutorial on a matchbook cover idea, and that's what I was going for. I kind of missed the design a little bit, but I think I ended up with something I can use there. And these, I just love making these. Again, they let me use up some of my scrap pieces of paper, usually the brighter ones that I use for card making. And sometimes instead of, if the print is only on one side, I'll add paper, I'll glue paper to the plain side, which I did in this case, just to keep that pattern and keep the bright color going. But I fold this over to create an envelope and then machine stitch, and you can put a journaling card inside. They're quick to make, and they're lots of fun to include in the journals. This one I punched the inside so that it's a little easier to reach in and get the tag out of there. And this is another one with a book page. This book was damaged. I picked it up at a sale, but it was about friendship and butterflies. And so I attached it with adhesive and then ran the machine zigzag stitch all the way around, created a stitched envelope, and that'll go nicely in the pocket of a journal. Same thing here, lets me use up this paper, and recycled a greeting card. Used some of my deco edged scissors, adhered that to the page, and have a trifold journaling element with some stamping, and that'll go nicely in a pocket. So that's some of what I've been working on. Hope you like it. Take a look at those ladies' videos. Have a good day. Bye.